Ho, ho, ho.
Hey everybody, Cinema Sickness here again to talk to you about what I bought and what I watched today. And today was Black Friday, and I got a ton of great deals, which means I have a lot to show you. As far as Black Friday just in general, it went really well. It was great this year. A lot of stuff opened up really early. That I really enjoyed. Walmart opened up at 10 o'clock at night. That was great. And then Best Buy and Target both opened at midnight, which was fantastic. And those were the only three stores I even wanted to hit up. So I was home by 2 o'clock. That was great. Usually, years past, I'd have to get up at like 3 o'clock in the morning and get to the stores at 4 o'clock when they opened, which was just ridiculous. I hated doing that. So this year was great. Hope to keep doing that. So again, I got a ton of great stuff. I'm just going to ramble through these all really quickly because there's a lot to show. So let's get right down to it. First thing I'll show you guys is all the Blu-rays I picked up. First one I grabbed here was Robots. Simply getting this because I want to get all my CGI animated movies on Blu-ray. So I already have this on DVD, but again, just picking it up for that reason. Odd thing about this is actually missing some special features that my DVD has, which is weird because my DVD is just the standard release. It's not a special edition release. It's not like a 2-disc special edition or anything like that. It's just a regular, ordinary DVD release, and yet it comes with more special features than this Blu-ray has. Found it to be very strange, but still, had to get it. The next title I picked up was Weeds, Season 6. This is great. I've been looking forward to seeing this now for a while. I guess it was last Black Friday. I bought Season 5, watched it, thought it was great, ended on a great cliffhanger. So for a year, I've been wanting to see Season 6, seeing where the story goes. So I'm definitely looking forward to checking this one out. The next title I picked up, I did spend a little bit more for than I would have liked to. I don't usually spend more than $5 per title, but I really wanted to get this, and that is Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 2. I paid $9.99 for this, which isn't a bad deal. It was $9.99 at Best Buy. Again, $5 more than I would have liked to have paid, but I really want to see this. I love Deathly Hallows Part 1, thought it was brilliant. I mean, I love all the Harry Potters. The entire series is fantastic. But after seeing the last movie, I really wanted to see this, and I didn't get a chance to go see it in the theater, so for $9.99, figured it was a pretty good deal. Only downfall of this release has nothing to do with the movie itself. It has to do with Warner Brothers and their digital copy. They do that thing called Ultraviolet now, which is like streaming. It's horrible. Before, you used to put the digital copy disc in your computer and you could put it on iTunes or your computer or whatever you want to do. Not anymore. Now it's all streaming. You have to go online and download something and it streams to your computer. It's horrible. But if you don't like that, if you find that to be an issue, if you go to the Ultraviolet website, you can actually complain and they will send you a code. You have to send them the code, the Ultraviolet code, and then they'll send you another code so that you can download an actual real digital copy onto iTunes or onto whatever you want, which is awesome. I complained. I got my code. I now have it on my iPod. Fantastic. But definitely had to get this. Again, it was $9.99. Not a bad deal. Just a little bit more than I would have liked to have paid, but I cannot wait to check this one out. Then I grabbed Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves. Just getting this to upgrade from DVD to Blu-ray. This movie is one of my favorites. It's fantastic. Definitely had to get it. And then I picked up the Lord of the Rings trilogy. Big fan of these movies. Definitely wanted to get them on Blu-ray. Already have them on DVD. I have the extended cuts and the theatrical cuts on DVD, but really wanted to get them on Blu-ray as well because I'm sure they're going to look fantastic in HD. These are just the theatrical cuts, not the extended cuts, though I do want to get them at some point. Only downfall with these, they are missing a bunch of special features that are on the DVD. Again, I don't know why companies keep doing that, but my DVD releases are just the standard DVD releases, not the special editions or anything like that, and yet they come with more bonus features than these do. I don't know why they did that. It makes absolutely no sense, but still, had to get them. Next I picked up Inception. This was a great movie. I'm sure you've all heard about how fantastic this movie was. I did think it was pretty good. I just didn't think it was anything super fantastic. I mean, yeah, maybe a little bit above and beyond most movies, but all in all, I just didn't think it was anything crazy good. I just thought it was pretty good. So I really liked it. Definitely want to get this one on Blu-ray. This is definitely a movie to have on Blu-ray. A lot of special features in this movie that are definitely something you're going to want to see in HD. So had to grab it. Got it for, I think, like $5. It was a great deal. Then I picked up Trainspotting. I'm a huge fan of this movie. I already have it on DVD. In fact, it was actually one of the first DVDs I ever bought, but I definitely wanted to upgrade from DVD to Blu-ray because this movie is fantastic. Then I grabbed Cedar House Rules. Just bought this one on VHS, actually, so I'm just grabbing this to upgrade. I still have yet to see it, but I've heard great things. The next time I picked up, I've actually wanted to get for a while now, and that is the special edition release of My Bloody Valentine. This is one of my all-time favorite slash movies. It is great. And the best thing about this release, it comes with not only the theatrical cut, but the extended cut as well. And I've never seen the extended cut, so I'm definitely looking forward to checking this one out. Then the last 2 Blu-rays I got were both Quentin Tarantino movies. I'm a huge fan of his, so I definitely had to pick these up. I already have them on DVD, but definitely wanted to upgrade, and that is Jackie Brown and Pulp Fiction. So that's it for all the Blu-rays I picked up, so now onto the DVDs. And the first one I picked up for like 99 cents at Best Buy was Fletch. Now, I already have this one on DVD. I have the John Doe edition, which comes with a bunch of great special features. But why I picked this one up is for the artwork. I just actually bought the VHS copy of this with the same artwork on it. I think this artwork is so much better than the John Doe edition. I love the gun pointing at him. It looks great. So I just basically picked this up to replace my VHS copy because I love this artwork. For 99 cents, it was definitely worth picking up just for the artwork alone. Then I picked up Hall Pass, complete blind buy. I know nothing about this. I haven't even really heard anything, but it looked interesting, so I figured I'd grab it. Then I picked up Moulin Rouge, a movie I've been looking for a while now. I remember back in the day, I used to see this all the time used at pawn shops and flea markets, all the time for like $1 or $2. They were really cheap, but now that I actually want to get myself a copy, I never come across it anymore. So I got this, I think, for like $2 at Walmart. Great deal. Had to pick it up. Then I picked up Ice Age, a Mammoth Christmas special. Big fan of Ice Age. I'm sure this will be great. Definitely had to get it. The next title I grabbed was Devil. This I've heard mixed things about. I remember at first, when it first came out, I heard everybody saying how great it was, and then later on, people started to say it wasn't that great. So I'm not sure what to make of this, but I got it for a great price. Figured I'd check it out. Then this movie I've been looking forward to seeing for a while now. I've heard great things, and that was Date Night. I heard this is very funny. Really looking forward to checking this out. Then, because of my completeness, had to pick it up, and that was Death Race 2. I love the first Death Race. I thought it was a great movie, so had to grab it. Next, I picked up The Dilemma. I've heard good things about this one as well. Heard it was pretty funny. Really know nothing more about it than that, but should be a good watch. Then this title I was very excited to come across, and that was Predators. I'm a big fan of the first 2 movies. I love the APV movies. This should be a fantastic watch. Then, because I love Scooby, had to grab Scooby-Doo Camp Scare. Big fan of these movies. I have pretty much all of his animated movies. They're a lot of fun. Had to get it. Then another movie I've been dying to see, and that is All-Star Superman. I've heard good things. This should be a great watch. I love the DC animated movies. I cannot wait to see this. Next I grabbed Happiness is a Warm Blanket, Charlie Brown. Haven't really heard much about this movie at all. I know it's a newer Peanut special, and some of those can be pretty bad, so I'm not quite sure how this is going to be, but figured I'd pick it up. Then I picked up Lottery Ticket. Saw this a couple months back over at the in-laws' house. I thought it was pretty good. Nothing special, but definitely worth picking up. Then this movie here was a complete blind buy. I haven't heard a single thing about this movie, good or bad, but it looked interesting. Who knows? Maybe it is, maybe it isn't, and that is Red Riding Hood. Again, I know nothing about this. Complete blind buy. If you guys have seen this movie or heard anything, let me know, because I'm completely in the dark, but who knows? Might be a good watch. Then I picked up Due Date. This one I look forward to seeing. I've heard good things. However, I also heard it's just a complete rip-off of Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. But I am a big fan of that movie, so I look forward to seeing it. Then I picked up a documentary that I've actually seen a couple of times on TV, and that was How William Shatner Changed the World. This is a great documentary. It was shown on Discovery Channel. If you're into Star Trek, definitely check this one out. Then this movie is another movie that I heard really good things about when I was in theaters, and then after it came out to DVD and Blu-ray, I started to hear some negative things, so I'm not quite sure what to think of this, but I had to grab it, and that is Sucker Punch. Again, originally I heard good things, so I look forward to checking it out. Then I picked up Arthur. I've heard good things about this movie. Apparently it's very funny, and I am a big fan of the original 2 Dudley Moore films, so this one I really look forward to checking out. The next 5 titles I grabbed were all TV related. First one here I picked up was That 70s Show Holiday Edition 10 Festive Episodes. This features Halloween episodes, Thanksgiving episodes, and Christmas episodes. So I definitely want to pick this up. I figured it'd be a great watch during the holidays. Next I picked up How I Met Your Mother Season 6. Big fan of the show. My wife watches it on TV, but I don't. I don't really watch much TV. I prefer to watch it on either DVD or Blu-ray, so I haven't really seen any of these episodes. I've maybe seen like 1 or 2. So I really look forward to checking this out. Again, love the show. It's brilliant. I really recommend everybody check this out. Had to get this. Then I grabbed the season, what I feel is the best comedy series on TV right now, and that is It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, Season 6. This show is brilliant. If you haven't seen it, you are missing out. See this one. The next title I picked up was Married with Children, the complete series. I've been a big fan of the show ever since I was a kid. Used to watch this all the time. Only downfall with this release is, I believe from season 3 and on, it doesn't feature the Frank Sinatra intro. Apparently they had trouble getting licensing for that. I believe the single releases of the seasons are like that as well, unfortunately. And also with this set here, all the discs are on 2 spindles, meaning all the discs are on top of each other, so you're pretty much just asking for the disc to get scratched. I took them out, put them in their own thin cases so they'll be safe and not get scratched up. So that definitely sucks. Pretty bad packaging, but got this I think for like I think it was like $28 or something like that at Best Buy. Great deal. Had to get it. Then the last time I'm going to show you, I didn't actually pay for, the wife bought, but we're both big fans of this series. I have the first 2 seasons in my collection, so I'm just sort of commandeering this season for my collection, and that is Boondocks, the complete 3rd season. This show is fantastic, extremely funny. Definitely check this one out. So there you go. That's my entire Black Friday haul. Got a lot of great stuff. Altogether, I spent about $250, which definitely is going over my budget. I gave myself a budget of about $100, which I do every year. And usually every year I go over maybe a little bit, but not this much. So I started thinking about it, why did I go over so much this year? And the reason why, I think, is because there's no more rental stores in my area. All the rental stores around me have completely closed up. I think the closest rental store is like an hour away. I used to love Blockbuster. That was one of my favorites. They always used to do a sale 4 for $20 on DVDs, and it was great. I used to get all my newer releases. Like I wait a few months after movies had been released on DVD, and I pick them up for 4 for $20 at Blockbuster, and there you go. But now with no more Blockbusters being around here anymore, I can't get my newer titles for cheap unless I happen to have a coupon or they go on sale or something like that. Or in this case, they all go on sale on Black Friday, and I pick them up all at one time. So that's why I spent so much. But again, I got a lot of great stuff, a lot of titles I look forward to watching. Very happy. This Black Friday was fantastic, even though I spent a bit more than I expected to. But still, it was definitely a great Black Friday. So that's what I bought, so now on to what I watched. The first time I checked out tonight was Elf. Love this movie. Been a big fan ever since I saw it back in theaters. It is a great Christmas movie. One downfall I have with this movie is just Will Ferrell in general. I mean, I love Will Ferrell. I think he's great. Love his movies. But he acts a little bit too... He's mentally handicapped throughout this entire film. That's basically it. And I understand maybe what they were trying to go for. I mean, he's an elf. He's stuck in his elf ways. He doesn't really understand the ways of, normal humans. But if you're watching a movie and you see that all the other elves in the North Pole, they at least seem to have common sense. If any of those elves were to have gone to New York, they would have, used their common sense and know what they should and shouldn't do. Whereas Will Ferrell here, his character has no common sense whatsoever. He's just doing stuff that is beyond stupid. And yeah, even if you weren't accustomed to the ways of, New Yorkers or human beings, you could still grasp the concept of what you should and shouldn't be doing and how you should be acting and the customs of humans. You would start to at least sort of fit in. Whereas he just doesn't. He just acts just mentally handicapped the entire time. And that bugged me a little bit, but at the same time, I see what they were going for. I know they had to do that. It beefs up the comedy. Yeah, I get that. But what I would have done differently is I would have made all the other elves in the North Pole the same. Made them just as like stuck in their elf ways. Because, that's what he was supposed to be. He was supposed to be stuck in his elf ways. And I get that. But like I said, when all the other elves at the North Pole aren't, they have their elf ways and they do all their things in an elf sort of way, but at the same time, like I said, they have common sense, and if they were to have gone to New York, they would have put their, elf ways aside and realized, here's what I have to do to fit in New York, whereas Will Ferrell does not even try to do that. So what I would have done was made all the other elves in the North Pole the same way, completely stuck in their elf ways, no concept of human... of like the human ways at all. That's what I would have done a little bit different, just to make Will Ferrell not seem so mentally handicapped. It would have just made him look like a hardcore elf. That's what I would have done a little differently. But besides that, it's a great movie. Has a fantastic happy, heartfelt ending. It's definitely a movie for anybody to watch at Christmas, for adults and children alike. I would highly recommend this one. Fantastic Christmas movie. And the last time I watched tonight was Dutch. Figured I'd throw in one more good Thanksgiving movie. Love this film. It's a great road film. Ed O'Neill here has to pick up his girlfriend's son, and they go through a bunch of craziness from the kids' school all the way back home. It sort of reminds me a little bit of Planes, Trains, and Automobiles, but a little different. But it's a great road movie. A lot of wackiness ensues. Obviously, again, has a happy ending. They always do, but it worked. It's a Thanksgiving movie. It should have a happy ending. So I'm not going to go too much into this. I'm just going to say it is a road movie. It's great. You can pretty much just assume lots of hilarity ensuing. Love it. Definitely check this one out. So that's it for what I bought when I watched today. It was a fantastic Black Friday. Got a ton of great movies and also watched 2 really good holiday movies. The only downfall I can say about all the movies I picked up is there's a lot of movies that I really want to see. I'm dying to see some of those movies. But with it being the holiday season, I'm only going to be watching holiday-related movies until after the New Year. So looks like I'll have to wait till January to actually watch some of those movies. But oh well, I can wait. So again, it was a great Black Friday. So thanks for watching, guys, and stay tuned to see what I bought and what I watch tomorrow. See ya.